Okay, so this is kind of like part 2 of our little lesson we were working on. So if you guys would go ahead and open up your, if you're not already there, Google Classroom playlist, and make sure you click on the prefix and suffix Google Classroom digital grammar lesson. It will open up to a PowerPoint that allows you to interact with it. And if you can do that, and then you can always stop this video and go back and pause it and all that. But if you would go ahead and scroll down to the 4th slide that says what are prefixes. Okay, so go to the 4th slide that says what are prefixes. We're going to type the definition together of what a prefix is. So a prefix is a word, let's say this, a letter or letters added to the front. I'm going to put that all in caps because that's very important that you understand that a prefix is at the beginning. A letter or letters added to the front of a root word to change the meaning. So a prefix is a letter or letters added to the front of a root word to change the meaning. Okay? All right, like I said, you can stop and pause this video to get that down. But I'm going to go ahead and move on. Slide number 5. So what's the definition of a suffix? At the bottom it says, what are suffixes? Well, if prefixes come at the front, a suffix is a letter or letters that are added to the back of a root word to change the meaning. Go ahead and get your typing skills going. This will give you a chance to use those typing skills that you guys were learning in 2nd grade. A letter or letters that are added to the back of a root word to change the meaning. Okay, now we're going to go through some of these slides together, and I'm going to go ahead and go to slide number 6, and I'm just going to show you what to do on each slide, and then you're going to take over from there. Okay, so this is a prefix suffix sort. You're just going to simply pick up each sample and you're going to drag it to its correct side. So a prefix and a suffix side. So like teacher, goes on this side. Like preheat, is a prefix, it goes on this side. Okay, slide number 7. You're going to drag each box to the correct title. This is words with prefixes and words with suffixes. So read them to yourself, and you have to decide, does it have a letter or letters added to the front, or a letter or letters added to the back? So the first one is disagree. We did this one together. Disagree is a word with a prefix. It means to not agree. A word with a suffix would be this word. Care is the root word. Care is the root word. Less has been added to the back, so careless means without care. Okay? This one you're just going to put a circle around the words that have the prefix un. So like unlock. Drag the circles around all the words that have un. Un is the prefix that means not. Okay, slide number 9. Circle the words that have the prefix pre. So pre-made is one. You figure out the rest of them. Pre-made. The next slide, number 10, circle the words that have the prefix dis. So, disable, disable. Slide number 11, or let's see, slide number 12, is circle the words that have the suffix less. So a suffix added to the back or behind the root word. Less. So I can see several examples. You get the rest of them. I'll get this one. Spotless. Spotless means without spots. Spotless. Spotless. Okay. Slide number, what are we on? 14. Circle the words that have the suffix full. Full. This one is hopeful or full of hope. Slide number 15. Circle the words that have the suffix able. Able. Or able. Washable. If something is washable, you can wash it. Okay, slide number 16. Now you're going to write the new word from the prefix and the root word. So just come to the box, add the prefix plus the root word to make the new word. The word is uncover. Okay, and then from there, you're pretty much going to do the same thing all the way through until you get to slide number 23 where you have a sentence. She wanted to ride her blank. She wanted to ride her tricycle, triangle. Just circle the word that makes the sentence correct. And then you're going to pretty much do that with sentences until slide number 27, write a word with a prefix or a suffix that could go along with the picture. And then do that until, I think that takes us to the end. So you have to come up with a word that matches the picture. Write a word with a prefix or a suffix that could go along with the picture and type it in. Now, when you are done, make sure you submit it in Google